In Turkana County, where drought and displacement once made electricity a distant dream, a new story is unfolding. Through the Energy Solutions for Displacement Settings, that is the ESDS project, commissioned by the German Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development and implemented by GIZ, sunlight is now being used to light up this remote region. This project is more than just about turning on lights. It's about bringing real opportunities and hope to everyone, including the many refugees in Kakuma and Kalobeye. This is a story of how clean energy makes a difference, paving the way for a better and more sustainable future for Turkana's residents.
The need for electricity was there actually to replace the diesel generators which were being used then, to create opportunities for the refugees and the host communities in terms of using the electricity productively in the businesses, in the social institutions, and also in their households. So to reach more people, it needed now to be expanded. And we thank the county government because they provided us land which was enough for expansion in the first phase to the current 541 kilowatt peak.
What we are doing as a county government, we are trying to supplement that role, especially with those areas that are inside, whereby the KPLC and the other government agencies like CREA, they are not able to reach. We partner with private sectors, whereby we create an enabling environment for these private investors to invest in electricity or energy projects that will make sure that these villages or market centers, they are able also to enjoy this commodity that is enjoyed by other Kenyans.
These grids are not only about powering homes in off-grid areas, they're about bringing clean, renewable energy to schools, health centers, businesses, and entire communities, making sure the future of Turkana is as bright as its sunshine.
Within the community as well, there were some people bringing bigger appliances like ice making machine. There are people doing welding, there are people doing cyber cafe. So in that context, you'll find some of them by 6 p.m. the power was off and they cannot proceed with what they were doing. Like the people making ice were not able to sustain the ice during the night. So it was like a loss to the customers.
This project is more than just about turning on lights. It's about bringing real opportunities and hope to everyone, including the many refugees in Kakuma and Kalobeye.
Most of these generator operators, they are just charging money without any reason. You have a bulb, we have a TV, and then we say per month you pay 1,500. I thought, oh, this is a bit too much higher. And we thought to build a company called Okapi Green Energy Limited, 2017. And our very big mission, it was to make sure that our fellow refugees can have access to electricity.
Kabla stima ilikuwa haijakuja, shida ilikuwa nyingi sana. Kwa juu unachomeka friji, hapo kama stima iko mbaya, inacheza, inakatika friji, inabidi kama unachomeka friji unawasha on, ikae muda mrefu ikiwa haijakatika. Sasa ikikatika tena ukichomeka hiyo ya kwanza inaharibu friji. Lakini stima ikiendelea, friji haiwezi haribika. Lakini hivi stima vyenye iko challenge sio mingi sana.
This is Kalobeye Village 1, Kalobeye Village 2, and then Kalobeye Village 3.
You know, without power there is almost nothing that can be done. Through access to energy, at least we can see several businesses coming up that can be used to support the refugees.
We want to ensure that when the responsibility and burden sharing of the government is also taken into consideration, is also actually pivotal in terms of supporting the refugees as well.
We are happy that at least the Kenyan government has been able to host them, to host all these people.
Through productive use of energy trainings and awareness campaigns, communities in Kakuma and Kalobeye have been enlightened on how to leverage the potential of the electricity they have been connected to for income generation purposes.
GIZ realized that the residents of Kalobeye were not taking up the opportunities. So SNV, we were contracted to support in creating awareness of the opportunities that exist with the availability of electricity. So this phase we have 3 components. Awareness is still there, but very specific to those appliances that are highly demanded in the region. Then we have access to finance, and then we have the e-waste management, where we are also educating the community on the lifespan of the appliances, how they should be disposed and where to dispose them.
Access to energy is a multiplier. So when you have access to clean energy by, let's say, solar energy, then you not only have electricity at household level, but also you have electricity that can be used for productive uses. That means you can generate income with that electricity, which then makes you self-reliant. So it's really a multiplier that is moving you towards having a better life.
I've seen people come up with their own income generating activities, not just within the camp, but also outside the camp, that they have used to assist themselves. For example, there is a group here that was Kakuma here, they were Sudanese. They went back to Juba and started some kind of wholesale business that is giving them a lot of income. And from reliable sources, I'm being told that they are even taking people there so that they can also be able to offer them employment.
Turkana's energy story goes beyond infrastructure. It's about policies that puts people and the planet first. The ESDS project, in partnership with the local government, has developed an inclusive energy policy and bill to benefit everyone from local families to refugees and from local companies to international investors.
And one of the ways the county government has benefited is on strengthening the capacity, like what we are doing today. Also coming up with policies and legal frameworks in the county government. And I can attest to you that I had already tabled in the cabinet, and we were supported by the very organization, and also enhancing coordination in energy sectors here in Turkana County.
We supported the county in terms of developing the county energy policy, which is also a very important document showing the policies the county has put in place, including the incentives the county will offer to private sector to attract their investment within the county and specifically within the displacement setting.
By coming up with the bill, by coming up with the legal frameworks, it is to ensure that our people, by our people here in Turkana, we say the refugees, they are part of us. So we say the refugees and the host communities will benefit on matters energy. And the legal framework will help us in managing to ensure that we do not lie on one side and forgetting the other side.
Change doesn't just happen. It's built skill by skill, person by person. The ESDS project focused on training local government officials and community members on how to manage and sustain Turkana's energy resources.
Kumetokea vita nyumbani Kongo, tukakimbilia hapa. Kukimbilia hapa mimi nilikuwa nimesomea mambo na stima. Kufika hapa nikakuta sijasomea mambo na sola. GIZ wakanisapoti, wakanisomesha nikasoma mambo na sola. Kumaliza mambo na sola ndo nikajiliwa hapa Renewview as a technician.
And we appreciate the fact that they don't focus only on the refugees, but they work to ensure that both the refugees and the host community benefit alike.
Tukifanya kazi, tunafanya 50-50%. Kama tunataka wafanya kazi 100, tunachukua 50 from the camp na 50 from the host community.
Niliweza kujiunga na hii kampuni ya Renewview, nikapata kazi hapa. Na hiyo kazi imenisaidia sana tangu nipate hii shughuli. Imenisaidia, nasaidia community pia na familia.
We are collaborating with the county government in capacity building of both the staff in the county government and the members of the community in terms of skills and knowledge development and other necessary competencies that they will need for purposes of working within the locality, in the country, and even globally.
The ESDS project has supported the development of a curriculum focused on renewable energy technologies, while also offering short courses tailored to Turkana's needs. This initiative equips locals with the skills to thrive in the renewable energy sector and environmental management, empowering the community to take charge of their future and climate change adaptation. Additionally, the Turkana Energy Database, a web-based platform that provides essential data for investment and growth in the renewable energy sector. The database is not only about numbers, it's about transparency and informed decisions for sustainable energy access. The Energy Solutions for Displacement Settings project has shown that with a strategic vision and collaboration with partners to create inclusive energy policies, entire communities can be transformed.
So standing together with the refugees means it also standing together with a community, with a generation. So refugees are not by choice, right? It is the circumstances that make people flee from their own countries, to come to these countries. So we are working to ensure that they have a dignity, when they come here, and they have the hope in their life to perceive the aspirations the entire family has, and going forward to ensure that together with the government to provide them with the longer-term solutions of the socio-economic inclusion.
The whole approach and intervention of the project was based on sustainability mechanism. So I would say we are not afraid of the project coming to an end.
People think development is about maybe building and putting up buildings and all that. We can do development even on matters energy.
We have just scratched the surface as ESDS and shown that it can work and shown that there are challenges, but challenges which can be overcome.
As Turkana continues to harness its natural resources, the future looks brighter than ever. And as our journey through Turkana comes to an end, we're reminded that change is possible, even in the most challenging places. Thank you for joining us on this journey of empowerment, resilience, and the promise of a sustainable tomorrow. We invite all stakeholders to join in expanding the impacts beyond Kakuma and Kalobeye.